Luke here with
Zak
from Wargaming Retreat, and in this episode of Warhammer 40k Tactical Discussions, we will be going over psychers, psychic powers, and everything a bit warpsy.
Yes, but me personally, Psych is big. Like for an Eldar, I can't take a list without Psychers.
So you can be a very good one.
Yeah, no, I've relied on them pretty much.
Although I imagine it'd be hard to build an Eldar list without psychers.
It is possible. It is possible to build a good one as well. It's just it makes it so much better. With
all Wraith Knights. That'd do it.
Well, no, you don't need Psychers for all Wraith Knights. You just take all Wraith Knights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. No psychers. Don't do that, people. That's not friendly. That's not nice.
I reckon an all Wraith Knight versus all Riptides, that'd be pretty fun.
No, because the Riptides will just get smashed, because Wraith Knights still out. All Wraith Knights versus all Imperial Knights. Imperial Knights are actually really good.
They are. I think they're better. Well, I don't know if they're better. They're about equal, I think. Really. Depends, because they have all like strength D stuff, and their attacks are stupid.
Well, anyway, psychers.
2 seconds to get off topic.
I mean, that's quick even for us. Psychic powers will go first then. So you've got your disciplines, there's been more added to them. So you've got biomancy, divination, demonology, you've got Sanctic, yes, thanks. Malefic powers, pyromancy, telekinesis, and telepathy.
And then obviously everyone has their own psychic powers as well.
Apart from, I think, all Imperial eyes. I'm fairly sure it was FAQ'd and they just removed them all. I'm not sure why, because I still get my own. I've still got all my...
I guess because Chaos come from the warfare, but can have their own on there.
Well, I've got my per god.
Oh yeah.
I've got a different one, and you've got just your own.
Winds of Fate and Winds of Battle.
But biomancy, Primaris power, we have Smite. Smite is a Witchfire power with the following profile. So Smite is 18 inches, Strength 4, AP 2, Assault 4.
It's decent. It's one in Warp Charge 1, and I mean, with Primaris power, like, especially with the new
if you take all of them from the list, you get the... And also, I didn't realise, if you have, say, this guy here, a Tzeentch sorcerer, he automatically gets Primaris to Tzeentch.
Because he has to take the...
If you have the mark, you automatically get the Primaris for Chaos. I can take them and then all for Biomancy and get the Primaris from Biomancy as well. Didn't know that. Right, so what do you have to roll for? Roll D6, obviously, on a 1. You Iron Arm, which it targets the Psyker, +3 strength and toughness, and smash.
That's gotten better. Well, I'd say better and worse, because it used to be just D3 plus your strength and toughness.
And you'd be able to cast it on yourself and someone else, but now it is just you. So actually, you think Typhus, let's take Typhus for a minute. Can't take Typhus, actually, scrap that, because he has to generate all of his powers in the Nurgle discipline. So, let's say we had a Nurgle sorcerer then, who doesn't have to take more from the Nurgle discipline. He's toughness 5 or toughness 4, up to 5 on the mark of Nurgle. +3 toughness. Toughness 8 is the same toughness as a Wraith Lord. And that is no awesome to do that.
And it's only Warp Charge 1.
And it's Warp Charge 1.
But the thing is, they took out Eternal Warrior, and I think some they
sort of...
They've shed it out.
They've sort of shuffled it around a bit.
Yeah.
The next one was Warp Charge 1 again. Enfeeble. So Malediction targets a single enemy unit within 24 inches. Whilst powers in effect, the target unit even suffers -1 penalty to both strength and toughness, and treats all terrain as difficult terrain. That's really good, because even open terrain it takes as difficult terrain.
Yeah, that can really slow some units.
That is just gonna slow them right down. If you've got something scary charging at you, you slow them right down. And actually, bikers, sorcerer biker here, he would then be treating everything as dangerous terrain, because they ignore difficult but treat it as dangerous.
Exactly. So whenever you move,
same for jump things.
You have to take a
jump units when they land. That'd be really powerful and really hurt units.
Yeah.
Life Leech is the next one. Warp Charge 1 is a Witchfire power. range at 18, strength 6, AP 2, assault 2, and if it causes at least one unsaved wound, the Psyker, or one friendly model within 6 inches of the Psyker, immediately regains the wound lost earlier. Up to obviously the starting number, it's regaining, not giving. Which is all well and good, but you need to have a multiple wound model near you.
Well, no,
for
but
it to get
even
used.
like the Psyker, it
But-
can be useful on him if you take
Yeah.
some damage. Because I mean, he's 2 wins, isn't he?
Sorcerers or what are they called for the librarians?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 wounds. I suppose that's alright. I wouldn't use it personally. Warp speed just makes him really fast essentially. It's +3 to his initiative. And attacks.
Okay, yeah.
And he
And
gains
gets fleet.
fleet. That's Warp Charge 1 again. A lot. Biomancy is a really powerful table.
Yeah.
Endurance. It targets a single friendly unit within 24 inches of a blessing. Lost powers and effects. The target unit gains Eternal Warrior. Again, only ever useful. Say, give it to a Demon Prince. Why not? Eternal Warrior all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Give it to a squad of knobs. Give it to
You give it to like an obliterator.
Give it to a squad of obliterators or mutilators. Maybe give it to a squad that's got multi-wins. It's not really worth using on one
Right.
character unless it's an expensive character.
Yeah. Well, because it also
And it's-
gives Feel No Pain 4 up and
Oh.
Relentless.
Relentless and Feel No Pain 4 up. So the Eternal Warrior is almost something you can pretty much ignore because a lot of the squads you cast it on won't really matter. But Feel No Pain 4 Plus is really good.
Yeah.
Really good. It's an
So-
additional save.
Is Warp Charge 2. If you know that. Although if it is a low toughness model, obviously strength double toughness you don't get. Feel No Pain. But
Yeah, because if it's double your strength, if a weapon is double the strength of your toughness,
they don't get Feel No Pain.
you don't get Feel No Pain. Which is alright, really, for stuff like Plague Marines, toughness 10. No, so you have to be strength 10 to ignore it.
Yeah.
The toughness 5, not bad. Hemorrhage is really good, I'd say. Really good.
Yeah.
And it's focus switch 5, so you get to choose who you put it on. Warp charge 2 over. A range of 18 inches, the target must pass 2 separate toughness tests or suffer a wound with no armor. I can't say it aloud. If the target is removed as a casualty, randomly set to another model, friend or foe, so it can just obliterate your own, so be careful
Yeah.
of that. Within 2 inches of him, the model must take a single toughness test or suffer a wound with no armour or cover saves are allowed. And then this process carries on if he's removed as a casualty, of each other model taking just the one toughness test, and if they fail, it carries on until one of them passes it.
Or there's no model within range anymore.
And
No
what's the
super
range
targets.
of?
2 inches. Anything is within 2 inches.
Oh,
of
anything
the-
within 2 inches of the guy,
of the dice, yeah.
within 2 inches. He gets killed, he takes it 'cause he's a tank. Well, they've both got the same toughness, so. Divination, Prescience, always good.
Although-
Primaris has gone up to 2 warp charge points from 6th to 7th. Once the light stops shining on the word so I can actually read it. It's a blessing, single friendly unit within 12 inches. All weapons essentially are twin named.
Yeah.
Rerolls to hit.
They used to be big for me until they got nerfed. But I mean,
It's still quite powerful.
it's still pretty powerful, yeah.
Just let that flicker for a minute. All good? Is it done yet? No, let's watch the light. Better. Not sure how the lighting would have been up until then. Sorry guys. Foreboding. This is onto the rolling. It's a blessing that targets the Psycho whilst the power is in effect. The Psycho and his unit have the counter-attack special roll. Really good now because you don't have to take the leadership test.
Leadership test, you just automatically have the +1 attack if you're charged.
Brilliant.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, and fire Overwatch using their full ballistic skill.
Now that can be
That is-
very strong.
Brilliant. I've never used divination because I can't get it. Not happy.
Neither can I, actually. Neither can I. I've got divination.
Thought you could. You could Prescience.
Oh no, I can. Well, I
You
can
can
get
divination.
I can get divination. I always use divination.
Ignore him. His advice rubbish, obviously. Forewarning. Targets a single friendly unit within 12 inches. Whilst powers in effect, the target has 4+ invul. Basically, any unit within 12 inches, 4+ invul. Warp charge 1, as was the previous one. Perfect timing. The weapons have the ignore cover special rule on the Psyker, which is a bit naff, really. No point in using that.
Yeah, because it used to be give it to something within like 24 inches, and it used to be really good if someone was hunkering down in a ruin, you could just be like, no, ignore that cover.
How many sorcerers have good long range weapons?
Exactly. Same. Do I have any good long range? No, I have pistols and a 12-inch spear.
Pistol. Nothing long range unless you give him the Burning Banners of Gallifrax, in which case that has ignore cover anyway. Precognition is a blessing, targets a Psyker. What's powers in effect? Psyker rerolls all fail to hit and to wound rolls.
Again, just the Psyker.
And what's in effect? It basically rerolls everything. Hit, wound, and his own saving. Only the Psyker.
That would be good. I mean, that's good for saving throws. But again,
it's almost quite frustrating that they've done this.
But I mean, then again, that's like that, isn't it? That'd be like that.
You consider looking at Biomancy compared to Divination at the moment. Pyromancy, there's no reason why you would take Divination almost, other than Prescience.
Not actually many can take I can't take Biomancy.
Really?
I know I cannot take Biomancy, otherwise I would take that a lot.
Base Marines can take it. Chaos Base Marines can take it.
Most of the Imperial Marines all can all take it.
And let's be honest,
Orcs can as well.
I pretty much class myself as an Imperial Army because although, heretic, etc., we have very similar weapons.
Technically Imperium, like ex-Imperium kind of thing.
Ex-Imperium. We have very similar weapons. You've got the bolt of the power arm, everything.
Yes.
I mean, how many armies actually have a 3+ armor save on their box standard infantry?
Yeah, no.
I don't think there is any. Misfortune is a malediction that targets a single enemy unit within 24 inches. Whilst the power is in effect, all attacks that hit the unit have the rending. That's quite good.
Yeah, that's
you have a really
ignoring
shooty unit. In fact, get a group of cultists. Although we can't do that with Divination. Don't get a group of cultists. You can't do it.
I could do that with I was about to say I could do that about my Guardians, but they have rending anyway. But not everything rends. Only
have Imperial Guard players out there?
Oh yeah. No, can they take Divination? I'm not sure if they can take Divination.
They can take Divination.
Okay. Oh yeah, they can take like everything, can't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Misfortune. Get it? You'll love your life.
You have to poke for a 5, and it's Warp Charge 2.
It is Warp Charge 2.
So you've got to be careful.
Yes. But it's within 24 inches, so it's a good range on it.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, 30 lasgun shots with rending. The AP is crap.
Yeah. The whole point, that's
good.
Like, squad Terminators, dead. Like, normally they would not hurt Terminators at all.
You shrug off.
You might get one.
In fact, me and David have played before where 49 lasgun shots later, I lose a Marine. A toughness 4 Marine. That's it. Which is quite good. The next one. The Gazy one.
Scry's Gaze.
Scry's Gaze.
That's
I only said the Gazy one because I couldn't pronounce it. Scry's Gaze. Scry's Gaze is a blessing that targets a Psyker. There's a lot of stuff in Divination that's just for the Psyker now.
But this is a bit different though. It targets the Psyker.
Whilst the power is in effect, you can re-roll when rolling reserves, which affects the rest of your army. Outflank, and when any of your units identifies a mysterious objective. In addition, if the mission has tactical objectives special roll, this has obviously been added to 7th now, you can immediately choose to discard one of your active tactical objectives and generate a new one. That is good.
Yes.
That is solid.
That is really good, because if you get like a really bad tactical objective, like that one we have to hold every objective, you ain't going to get that unless you table the enemy, in which case you win anyway.
Or you have Battle Force and they don't, and you've got lots of troops.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to do Demonology ones?
Yep, I'll do Demonology. Now, Demonology is interesting.
Demonology is very interesting.
Well, if we start with Sanctic, this is like Grey Knights. So the Primaris power of banishment, It's a malediction that targets a single unit with a demon special rule within 24 inches. Whilst this power is in effect, all models in the target unit suffer a -1 penalty to their invul save, normally reducing it to 6+. This is cumulative with any other modifiers to the save, but cannot make it worse than 6+. So you can't get rid of their invul save, but you can take it down to 6+.
Can I just check something?
Yeah.
Because I think these sanctic powers, unless you're a Grey Knight, you still peril on doubles.
Unless you have Brothers of Psychers, you peril on doubles by using that.
Is that what it is? Okay,
Yes.
I will check that then. And just something to add for the malefic powers, when you summon stuff up, you peril on any doubles unless you have the demon special roll.
Yeah.
And that's doubles if you fail. So if you roll, say you're rolling to sacrifice, if you roll 2 1s and a 4, you've still perilled.
Yeah.
And there was something else. Grey Knights. Grey Knights can't do malefic powers.
No, not allowed to.
Something to add. Right, do you want
No.
the character
Roll 1, you get Gate of Infinity. It's a blessing that targets the Psyker unless it's a zooming or swooping. Remove the target and his unit from the board. If it then immediately arrives anyone on the board using the rules for Deep Strike. Now that can be very good.
So
Yeah.
your unit teleports up, whoop, and teleports the other side of the board essentially.
Yeah, it's basically like
Don't
you can,
scatter, you'll hate yourself.
the thing
Don't
is,
miss hat.
so you could do with that like a squad of Terminators. Instead of Deep Striking on the second turn, you could Deep Strike them on the first turn.
It then immediately arrives anyway by
Exactly.
deep strike. Yeah, that's another thing. Or you can deep strike your tanks. All it says.
You can, unless it's targeting the Psyker. No, because you can't put a Psyker in the squad with a tank.
That targets the Psyker. No, you can't.
Oh, right.
Transports.
Yeah, if
Does
you
it
got
got
it in a...
no, because you can't class best things from transports.
Yes, that's true.
You can't do it.
Can't do that
Sorry.
Only
But what
witch
you can
fighters.
do is attach it to a squad. Mutilators, maybe? Something powerful?
Something you need to get quickly in close combat. I mean,
Yes.
you wouldn't be able to assault.
Or maybe some suicide anti-tank.
Yeah, yeah. You
You've
just
got a
pop
squad.
it in,
You've got a squad of melters. You
pop it
disappear,
behind the
reappear.
rust. Behind the lame rust, it's dead, guaranteed.
Any armor really. Melters, las cannons, anything. You get side armor or rear armor. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Next is Hammer Hands. It's a blessing that targets the Psyker, whilst the powers in effect, Psyker and his unit have +2 strength.
That's really good.
That is pretty good. For only Warp Charge 1,
So the majority of the time you're moving on 3s or 2s then.
yeah, pretty much. Moving on to Sanctuary. Blessing that targets the Psyker, while the power is in effect, the Psyker and all models in his unit receive +1 to their invul save. If they don't have it, they get 6+. In addition, all units with the Demon special rule, friend or foe, treat all terrain, including open terrain, within 12 inches of the Psyker as dangerous terrain. Now, giving a 6+ invul to a unit that doesn't normally have an invul, I mean, it's only Warp Charge 1. If you have a Warp Charge point left over at the end, nothing to do with it, you may as well try for it. Try for a 6+ invul.
YOLO.
You might
Yeah.
save the wound.
Definitely.
You know? But
A t-shirt. Basically, you've got an invisible t-shirt.
yeah. But I mean, if your armor save is going to be better than that anyway, there's not much point.
AP.
Oh yeah,
So
although
you're wearing
AP
your power armor, you've got an AP3 weapon, you've got an invisible t-shirt underneath that
Yeah.
to save it. But the dangerous terrain is really good.
But the thing is, you're not going to be able to get, maybe like a demon prince won't be able to charge you. But if you cast it and you've got a monster creature of your own around it, because psychos tend to
No,
have
it's only
back.
demons.
All demons,
Demons.
friend or foe.
Yeah. So not necessarily monster creatures, but demons.
Oh yeah, I said monster creatures. But any demons you have around you that might be on your team.
So that's the last episode. Right.
Purge Soul. It's a focused witch firepower with a range of 24 inches. Both the Psyker and his target model roll a d6 and add their respective leadership values. If the target's total is greater than the Psyker's total, nothing happens. If the Psyker's total is greater than or equal to the target's total, the target model suffers an automatic wound with no armor or cover saves allowed, but it has no effect on vehicles.
Powerful.
Yeah, especially if your Psyker's got high, if you've got high leadership, which Psykers tend to do. They have like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
Or the fearless, but that's for this one.
Yeah.
Right. Powerful. Yeah.
Cleansing Flame. So Nova power, with that hits everything within 9 inches of it in any direction, and regardless of line of
A
sight.
circle, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very large 9
A
inches.
dome.
You get it.
Yeah.
It's essentially,
And this
well,
is
it's essentially a blast type
yeah.
thing around the guy.
Strength 5, AP 4, Assault 2d6, ignores cover soul base. Now that's strong.
Oh yes.
That is pretty standard. That's pretty strong. It's Warp Charge 2. Yeah. But I'm not sure if Nova hits everything, including friend and foe.
Oh, I'm not sure about friend and foe. I know it hits all foe. Definitely all foe.
Definitely all foe. But that Assault 2d6, you can get 12. If you get 12 hits on something,
that's good.
It's probably going to die. Vortex of Doom, this is Warp Charge 3. Which firepower with the profile below? When using this power, the cycle fails his psychic test. He automatically suffers a peril. And it's Warp Charge 3 as well. But it is 12-inch, Strength D, AP 1, Assault 1, Blast, Vortex. I have no idea what Vortex is.
Well, no.
But it's Strength D.
What does Vortex do?
I have no idea.
What does Vortex do? Should we look it up? Let's quickly look it up. Although I'd imagine, considering how long we can film in one go, we are running out of time. That means we're going to need to speed this up. Sorry guys, taking a while on this one, but thought we'd cover it well.
Yeah, cycles are a big thing.
Vortex.
Right back, face.
I don't know my alphabet. Vortex. A weapon with this special rule is a destroyer weapon. Thanks. And it uses a blast marker of some type. Yeah, blast, large blast, massive blast.
So
It scatters. For determining wound application, always assume the shot is coming from the centre of the marker. In the same map, you take wounds from the centre of the blast. The marker for a vortex weapon is removed from play.
It's not removed from play after the damage has been resolved. Leave it in play on the tabletop. The marker is impassable terrain as long as it remains in play.
Oh wow! So it's essentially like a big pole or whatever.
At the beginning of every subsequent player turn, the marker scatters 2d6. Use the little arrow if you roll the hit. If a double is rolled, the marker is removed from play. Instead, any unit under the marker's new location is hit. Applies the. Now then,
So
every turn it scatters a little bit more.
Oh, it's only a blast, Henry. So it's only the small blast. But
each
it
turn
moves.
it scatters a little bit more, and every time
blows a chunk out of your unit.
Every time you get hit with a strength D, everything goes.
AP1,
strength
you
D.
just get annihilated.
Yeah.
That's really powerful. That's very powerful.
Although if you fail, you perils.
If you fail, you peril, and it's Warp Charge 3.
Yes.
So Grey Knights, that's actually not that bad. You can roll what, 6, 7 dice,
Yeah.
and you should get it. And my God, if you do, you're gonna love yourself, especially against horde armies, because bang, and then another lot, bang, and then another lot, bang.
Unless it just slowly gets tracked towards you and messes you up. That's a risk you take as well.
Yeah,
It scatters 2d6 in it.
and it's only range 12 inches as well.
So yeah.
So you could fully well blow yourself up.